I really want you to write it for real. And this is exactly how I want you to do it. I'm getting lost in this. I was like, Luis, big ski. Yeah.
You should come with me. I bet you won't have no regrets. You should leave with me. I bet we will have real great sex. You should come with me. I bet you won't have no regrets.
What's good, my people? I go by the name of Nick I Am, and today I am being interviewed by AI. So I asked ChatGPT, like, basically, what questions would you ask a musical artist, and these are the questions. Question number 1, it asks, what inspired you to pursue a music career in music? Yeah, what inspired me to make music actually was my cousin, because when we were like 14 years old, he was like, hey, you know, let's do a song together. And he was like, create a rap. And I was like, all right, bet. So at that moment, he helped me create my first rap, kind of taught me how to write and stuff like that. So that was a cool thing. So that's exactly how my music career started. After that, I started doing poetry, and I just started trying to turn poetry into rap lyrics. And I really discovered that they're similar. Actually, they're very, very similar. So that's kind of what inspired me. The second question is, what is your favorite part about being a musician? I'm gonna be honest with you. My favorite part about being a musician. Let me scoot over. Let me get closer to y'all. Let me get closer. All right. So my favorite part about being a musician is literally performing.
I want you to write it, write it, write it. When your heart comes up, you're gonna ignite it, ignite it, ignite it. I won't let you go until you write it. You hear me?
I love when I get the crowd engagement. I love to see the interaction. I love to see how music touch and reach people. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I feel like music is a gift. You know what I mean? So I feel like when people are engaged in my music in that way, I feel so excited. I get excited because they're excited, and I'm already excited. I'm like, I got to get lit first. You feel me? I got to bring the vibes to the scene. You feel me? I can't think of what I was going to say, but yeah, I got to bring the vibes. I have to have a good energy so that y'all can feel the energy. You feel me? All right, next question. Question number 3. How do you overcome creative blocks or challenges in your music? I think this is such a great question. So at some point I thought I had writer's block. So I went to a writer's block little like class, right? And so the advice that I got about a writer's block is this guy, he said, if you can talk, you don't have writer's block. And so I thought about that. I was like, wow, like, what does that mean? And like, how does that apply to me? So when he said, if you can talk, which means that words are coming out, you have the ability to write music, right? So if I can journal, if I can, you know what I mean? But I feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do feel like he's right? But I think when people talk about writer's block, they're not talking about the ability to write. They're talking about that excitement that you get as an artist. You get excited and you're like extremely creative, and you get those creative juices. And I think the best way to overcome that is to start living life and identify, before you live life, identify like what may be holding you back, what may be stifling you from reaching your fullest potential. You know, are you sad? Are you depressed? You know, and really tackling those issues. And that's why I really think it's super important to create when you're in different moods. You know what I'm saying? When you're happy, you could create happy music. When you're sad, you could create sad type music, because, you know, it's hard to create a happy song if you're not really truly happy internally. So, yeah, healing is how I think how you can overcome writer's block. Question number 4. Can you share a memorable moment from your music career so far? So I would say the most exciting, most memorable moment for me, it was performing at Hampton Roads Pride Festival back in 2023. I think that was like, to me, that was the most memorable because I experienced, performance in a different way. I decided to do some things different. Number one, I decided to add dancers. That was one. And then two, I got my first dressing room. So I thought that was really, really exciting. It was hot outside. It was 83 degrees and humidity. And so having that AC to keep myself cool, I think that was really cool. Hey, this is my first time having a dressing room, and I'm going to say it feels pretty damn good. It feels good. You feel me? I get to check my outfit out. You feel me? Man, I prayed for this. Another thing that was different about that experience was that was my first time having a performance with an interpreter. Like for me, it was like, okay, what does the interpreter need? And then how can I best prepare them for this moment? You know what I mean? A lot of it was taking the time out to have all of my lyrics already ready to go and sending them out, right? Everything else was like simple and normal, but I think that to me that was like just it was the biggest audience thus far. I'm ready to break free. I need you to sing with me. Jump, jump, jump. Breathe in the air. Jump, jump, jump. Freezing for you, yeah. Speaking about audience thus far, I'm speaking into existence that, audiences will continue to be bigger. I'm excited for the moment that when I perform, this hasn't happened yet, but I'm excited for the moment where I perform and everybody knows my music. They're singing whatever word, especially like Groove Baby. See, this is the type of song that make you feel some kind of way. We gonna have a good time. I'ma take you on a date. Have you feeling real good? Serving lobster on the plate. We gonna have a good life. Having breakfast in the States. We finna have a party, party, party. It's about to be litty, litty, litty. Let me know if you really, really feel me. If you haven't already, make sure that you download, purchase, stream on all platforms, and watch the music video to Nick I Am Groove Baby. Slide with me, up, down, one time with me. Just move with it, let go, let go, let go. Let's get into the next question. The fifth question is this: who are your biggest music influences? I think my biggest music influence to this day are going to be my favorite artists, which is Omarion, Chris Brown, Eric Bellinger. You got people like Brandy, really, really, truly inspire me. So let's get into this real quick. So the one thing that I really appreciate about Eric Bellinger is that he writes hit songs. So I'm really intrigued by, number one, and also he's the only dude that I even know that got 40 albums. Come on now. Like, Jesus Christ, the man is the GOAT himself, okay? So let's just throw it out there. But I'm really impressed with the fact that he himself has 40 albums on top of writing other hit, Grammy-winning songs for other artists. I think that's completely amazing. That's just my POV, but, hey. And then we got Chris Brown. Chris Brown's the GOAT. Come on now. Like, who don't want to work with Chris Brown? Like, who is not influenced by, let me see if you can run it. Oh, my God, I can run it. It's your man on the floor. If he ain't, let me know. Let me see if you can run it. Girl, I can run it. But, you know what I'm saying? Chris Brown. Omarion, yeah. Open up with just one touch. Hey, open up. Hey, open up. Hey, open up with just one touch. I don't know if y'all gonna know that song, but you gotta be an Omarion fan to know that song. But Omarion, like, he's just been doing it for a minute. Like, he's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Omarion is my guy. He's one of the people that, like, really inspired me to actually start putting music out. Because I got tired of waiting on him. He kept saying, album on the way, album on the way, album on the way. And I don't know why his album never ended up coming. But the point is, at that point, I said, you know what? I'm going to just... That was a push I need. I said, I'm going to just make my own music because I'm tired of waiting on Omarion to drop new music. I'm tired. So, yeah. Shout out to Omarion, though. He to go. The sixth question. Let's get into it. What do you hope listeners take away from your music? Man, I just hope people hear the messages. You know what I'm saying? Like I write stories. I consider myself a storyteller artist. So I hope that people are, seeing the stories, the transformation that is occurring when I'm talking about these different stories, and people are understanding the stories and stuff like that. Also, when they're watching my music videos, I have about 10 out, I believe. But when you're watching the music videos, I'm hoping that you kind of get a better idea of what these songs are about. Like, for example, when you're watching Falling in Love, I hope that you get that, someone, two people who are in love, but, one person is in the military and the other person is not, but she's still holding you down while you're there. And just every time we see each other, no matter how far we are, we continue to fall in love with each other, again and again and again and again. So, I hope that people are getting that from that. Also, Ride It, you know what I'm saying? I think that Ride It is just a dope song all in all. I never expected that Ride It was going to do what it did, but I am extremely, and I am extremely grateful and thankful that Ride It was able to reach people beyond my thought process. But also, yeah, with that one, like, I'm telling the story through this song.
I want you to write it, write it, write it, write it. When you hop on top, you gon' ignite it, ignite it, ignite it. I won't let you go until you write it, write it, write it, write it.
Yeah, Ride is really about, being horny. And you meet a girl and you're like, hey, I just want you to write it. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually wrote that song like right after COVID, or right during COVID, where he's like, man, I just really want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? But, we shut down. So, I just really want you to write it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you how I want it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to tell you how I want it done. You feel me? So, yeah, Write It is really a vibe in that way. And, it really, especially when you watch the music video of Ride It, I really feel like Ride It showcases, like, I really want you to write it for real. And this is exactly how I want you to do it. I'm getting lost in this. I was like, we speak ski. Yeah. Because that's a song, though. Make sure y'all check out Ride It. Another song, too, is Groove Baby. So I wrote Groove Baby because I was thinking like, oh my God, like I really want to make a song where but Groove Baby is a song about actually, so back in the day I grew up. So let's talk about Groove Baby and where this song derived from and what type of feeling that I wanted people to get from it. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, for every holiday underneath the sun, we would go to Lakewood Park and we would go to Lakewood Park in Lakewood, California, and we would have a cookout. All right. So back in the day, Black families will get together and we're going to have a cookout for every reason under the sun, whether it's a birthday party, whether it's a holiday, whether it's this, that, and the third. We're always going to the park. We're always cooking out. We're always sitting up under the tree, playing games, Uno, Domino, whatever you can think of. We was doing it, going to the pool, swimming. We was doing something at the park. So I really wanted to create a song. In my head, I wanted to create a song that gave cookout vibes. But basically like good fun cookout vibes. That was a clean song that really inspired people to like just gather together and have a good time. So that's right there. That's really like what Groove Baby is all about and how people, you know what I'm saying? It's the vibrations. See, this is the type of song that make you feel some kind of weight. We gonna have a good time. I'm gonna take you home today. Have you feeling real good? Serving lobster on the plate. We gonna have a good life. Having breakfast in the States. We finna have a party, party, party. It's about to be litty, litty, litty. Let me know if you really, really feel me. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you download, stream, purchase, whatever you gotta do. Listen on YouTube, wherever you need to listen. Watch the music video on all platforms. You feel me? Nick, I am Groove Baby is out right now. So let's get into the 7th question. The 7th question is, how do you stay motivated and inspired to create new music? I feel like music comes to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like I feel like I am music and music is me. So, I don't feel like I have to do something extra to do music or to write a song or anything like that. I don't feel like I have to do that. I just feel like all I need to do is, keep my mind right, because the music is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And I always try to, if I get away from music for a little while, I try to put my reps in, which is, I'll put a beat on and I'll just freestyle. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep them reps up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get tired. You don't want to get rusty. So you keep them reps up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep freestyling. You get better and better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right. Question number 8. Let's get into it. What is your creative process like when you're writing a song? All right, boom. So my creative process when I'm writing a song is just like this. So I'll find a beat, right? I'll find a beat on YouTube. For example, Groove Baby, right? We finna groove, baby. Hey. We finna groove, baby. So then I'll go find a beat that match. We finna groove, baby. Hey. We finna groove, baby. All right, boom. And then now I'm going to listen to the song. And guess what? Now I'm going to start writing, right? And sometimes it's the mumble, because ultimately you really need to get the melody first, right? So I go like something like this. See, this is the type of song that make you feel some kind of way? All right. We gonna have a good time. I'm gonna take you on a date. Okay. Have you feeling real good serving lobster on the plate? Okay. We gonna have a good life having breakfast in the States? All right. We finna have a party, party, party. So when it comes to writing a song, what I do personally is I try to think about, okay, what is the theme? What is the topic of the song? And I try to stay in line with that topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be going all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay in line with the topic. And even if I go off a little bit, I will maybe take a break from that song and I'll come back with it. And then maybe another day, maybe later on that day, and I'll be like, all right, scratch that. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I just allow the creativity to flow through me, to be honest with you. I'm a little thirsty. Yeah. That's that right there. Question number 9. We almost to the end, but make sure. Okay. So I guess they're racing downtown New Orleans. I don't know what's happening right now, but question number 9. How do you handle criticism or negative feedback on your music? If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that the biggest thing is knowing that every single person is not your audience. Everybody is not for you. And if it's not for you, it's okay. My goal is, well, how about what I do is, okay, that's not my audience, cool. Well, let's refine it and let's find my audience and let's target my audience in marketing so that so they was burning rubber, bet. Okay. So, but yeah, let's find my audience, let's target my audience so they'll know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I deal with the feedback. I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for you, because I don't make music for every single body. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, people are going to some people are going to like your music, and some people are not. You know what I mean? It's really just that simple. And it's something that, as an artist, please don't take it personal, because it's not personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, respectfully, I don't like all types of food. You know what I mean? And guess what? I don't go to those places, and that's okay. But I also don't sit back and bash those places either, personally. If I don't mess with it, I just don't mess with it and I move on. You know what I'm saying? I just don't shop. You feel me? It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And it's just that simple. And that's on period. You feel me? But we are at the final question. Question number 10. What can fans expect from your future project or upcoming releases? I feel like more R&B for me is on the way, because I'm right now, I'm speaking this into existence. I want to continue to make, music that I actually listen to. That slow, romantic, vibey R&B music. I want to continue to make pop music. I also want to lock more into Afro beats. I want to lock into that sound because I love Afro beats. And also I want to continue to make good up-tempo R&B music. You know what I'm saying? Like R&B music that make you dance. Like I want to I really want to lock into that. You know what I'm saying? I really want to lock in. I really am speaking into existence, locking into creating up-tempo, an abundance of up-tempo R&B music where like you feel sexy, you know, you feel good, you know what I'm saying, and you just feel like dancing, you know what I'm saying? So I really look forward to that. But we are done with the AI interview. So I just want to say thank y'all for watching. Make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, and make sure y'all comment down below anything else that y'all want to see from me. Yeah, peace.
We finna groove, baby. Hey, we finna groove, baby.